And this is the Duke University Chapel, which James B. Duke intended to be both the physical and the spiritual center of the university.
The first structure you'll see when you come to the Duke campus is the chapel, built by the Duke family in the early 1930s.
And there's a beautiful stained glass window on the inside. Here, let me show it to you.
Today, the chapel stands as a symbol of wisdom, learning, and freedom. Freedom of thought, choice, and faith. For students, the university is a place of many freedoms. Freedom implies responsibility. Responsibility for yourself, and responsibility toward other people. Coming to Duke may seem like an overwhelming experience, but don't worry. One of the first things you'll learn when you come onto campus is that wherever you go, there'll always be someone to help you.
I'm a member of the Freshman Advisory Council. It's my job to help make your transition to Duke life as smooth as possible. You'll meet me, or somebody like me, when you come to campus for new student orientation. I do what I can to help students. I show them around Durham. I talk to them about professors. But mostly, I answer questions. And one of the first questions new students ask is about housing.
Living in a residence hall with other students is one of college life's great freedoms. But with that freedom comes the responsibilities of courtesy, compromise, and understanding. Your first year, you'll live mostly with other new students like yourself. But there'll always be one or more upper-class students who live on your floor. These upper-class students are called resident advisors.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Hunter, and I'm a resident advisor. Your first year at Duke is going to be a great one, but it can be very tough with the many changes that you will incur.
You're going to have a great freshman year, and one of my jobs is to make sure that you have a really good freshman year. We do a lot of fun things in the dorm. The Office of Residential Life helps us do a lot of programming, and the faculty in residence gets in on that also.
I'm here to help you with your problems, give advice, to listen, or to just be a friend.
That's one of my most important jobs, as a matter of fact. I hope you have a great year.
There are all sorts of programs that go on in the Duke residence halls. They're fun. They're informative. A New York Times visiting journalist might come by your hall just to chat. Some programs are linked to major campus events, like the performances scheduled by the Duke Artist Series.
I'm Ben Ward, and I teach philosophy and Arabic here at Duke. I've been here for about 8 years now, and I live in Trent Drive Hall, a freshman residence hall. And since I'm a pianist and music lover, I often have informal musical programs here. I have a trio with the violin, cello, along with piano, and we perform maybe 3 or 4 times a year.
Some residence halls have their own cafeterias. And then there are restaurants and snack shops in places like East Campus Union and West Campus Union and the Bryan Center. In all, there are about 15 different food service locations on campus. You have your choice of everything, from Southern-style lunches to an 18-item salad bar. The Duke family's commitment to quality can be seen in much of Duke University and its surrounding community. The Washington Duke Inn and Golf Club is one fine example of this commitment to quality. Located on the championship Robert Trent Jones Duke University golf course, the inn is a modern reminder of a more gracious time. From the Fairview restaurant to an intimate function room for secluded family receptions, the inn offers every amenity. And the business person on the road will not only appreciate the understatedly elegant and spacious rooms and suites, but also the modern technology of multiple-use phones. The Washington Duke Inn and Golf Club. Quality in fine Duke tradition.
You might want to buy a computer when you get to school. I use mine for papers and other class assignments. This is an IBM PS2. It does great things for my grades, and I know I'll need it after I graduate. I bought it on campus. As a student, you get fantastic academic discounts on the entire PS2 line, plus selected software. Financing is easy, and it's an IBM, so you can trust the name. They even provide servicing on campus.
Hi. Yeah, I wasn't sleeping at all well last night. I had a bad headache and I'm so sorry.
As a Duke student, you'll be responsible for your own health and well-being, but you won't be entirely on your own. To help you take care of yourself, the university provides many special resources.
What I'd like to do is go ahead and have a look in your ears first. You mentioned also some dizziness, I believe? Okay, we'll check your blood pressure after that.
In the Pickens Health Center, there are physicians, nurses, a pharmacy, a laboratory, and an X-ray department. If you need overnight care or urgent care in the middle of the night, there's an infirmary in Duke Hospital. And there's a special clinic in Card Gym for sports injury treatment and prevention. Your student health fee covers all of these services. But in the event of major illness or injury, or for treatment outside of the student health program, you should carry supplemental health insurance.
Hello. Have you taken the Motrin before?
No.
Okay.
Is there any healthy place to eat on campus, or is it what you eat really instead of where you eat?
It's a combination, Vanessa.
To help you learn more about your health, the Health Education Office in the Pickens Center offers programs on subjects like diet and nutrition, sexuality, and drug and alcohol abuse.
And culture, again, how you were brought up, what your family values are, they all play a factor in alcohol consumption.
Well, I think, and they said something about it, like a big part of it is responsibility, how you drink and, you know, taking care not to drive.
At the Office of Counseling and Psychological Services, which everyone calls CAPS, you can participate in workshops or groups that explore other topics, building better relationships, for example.
What other things in terms of the likes or the dislikes are some other interesting?
This person put checking out other girls while talking to me, or chug the rest of a beer while listening in quotes. I mean, they can have lots of friends in the room, but if they said, "Hey, come here, how you doing?" and then you come over and start talking, about what you were doing or how life is going, and then they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Come here, what's up?" And suddenly you're not. They didn't mean it. They were like, just, "Hi, you're one of my social."
Well, is this just a women's issue, or do you all notice this as well? Do the guys?
CAPS also provides individual and couples counseling, and not just for crises. If something is interfering with your academic or personal life, you might want to discuss it with a counselor. More than 1,000 students visit CAPS each year. Services are confidential and covered by your student health fee. All of your visits to CAPS are kept strictly confidential. Personal safety is an issue on all college campuses today, and Duke is no exception. The best way to protect yourself from crime is to be prudent and aware. Know where the emergency call boxes are on campus. Duke public safety officers are available 24 hours a day to give advice and to help you if you are in need. The best way to get around campus is by shuttle bus. The buses are free and connect all the major areas of Duke. They run from early morning to late night. You'll probably visit the Bryan Center at least once every day. The Bryan Center has all the services of a small city: banking machines, a post office, restaurants, theaters, and student stores.
Like that one with the scores on it?
This was a large deal.
It's
got all the seniors on it. That's pretty neat shirt. A little bit.
Yeah. Oh, but how about this?
Oh, the one with
devil
devil
on
on
it?
it.
Yeah.
That's neat shirt. I like that one a lot. I thought they were small though. You need a
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot. Let me see. I think we'll go with that. Let me check out this one. I'll pay for it with my Duke card.
Cool.
That one.
Yeah, okay.
The Duke card is an ID card, a dining card, and a money card too. If you put money into a flexible spending account, you can use your card to make purchases in the Duke stores.
Thank you. You have a nice day. Thank you.
Duke students are known for doing and creating. It was at Duke that the first student-run campus television station began operation. If you want to get involved in television production firsthand, drop by the studios.
They really bothered us at the beginning of the second half.
With over 200 student-run organizations at Duke, there's bound to be at least one that matches your interests. Belonging to an organization is a way of being part of Duke. It's a way of contributing something to campus life. It's a way of using your freedom responsibly.
Dave wants to encourage, not so much thinking of all the committees as necessarily separate, but working together to accomplish things, because there's a lot of things.
The Associated Students of Duke University play a real role in university governance. We serve on major committees, we help determine university policy. But we don't just give to the university, we really gain tangible leadership skills and interpersonal skills and experience which prepare us for a variety of careers and to work with a broad range of people.
Here in the Duke Union office, we program such events as major speakers, major bands, and films. We also produce our own films. Like so much at Duke, this office is student-run. You really learn about responsibility when you're in charge of a semester's programming budget.
That's a good sport. I think you should be able to fit that in there somewhere.
Yeah, I could put it right in there, or I could go ahead and put it right up in there.
At the beginning of the year, actually the beginning of each semester, you'll see an ad in the paper for an open house, and that's an opportunity to come up to the paper and meet some of the editors and some of the folks who work in the business office downstairs. I'm the editor of the Chronicle, Duke's student-run daily newspaper. We come out 5 times a week. I'm sitting in the middle of the newsroom. In the back there are some production equipment and layout tables. That's where we do Paste Up every night. There are lots and lots of things to do. Chronicle is one of many publications on campus. It's a good place to work, so come on up and see what we do.
The Community Service Network is an organization dedicated to increasing and improving the service effort here at Duke. We work with a number of service groups on campus, as well as run a number of our own service initiatives. You can tutor, be a big brother, big sister, or serve in any area that interests you. So come by and see us, because we have a lot to offer the Durham community.
Sports are an important part of life here at Duke. We have varsity sports, club sports, and intramurals with everything from NCAA championship basketball to my favorite sport, fencing.
chapel holds interdenominational services every Sunday, sometimes with visiting preachers like Billy Graham, or John Bannersdall, or Desmond Tutu. There are worship services and other religious activities throughout the week. It's a center of faith, all faiths. 13 campus ministers have their offices there. The chapel also plays a role in the cultural life at Duke. Its Flintrop organ is one of the finest in the United States. The Mary Lou Williams Center for Black Culture is one of several centers for black students and for non-black students who are interested in the black experience.
Before we decided that we wanted to do this, I understood that the purpose of this was to promote interaction between the minorities.
I think students like yourself definitely belong in a group like this.
The center celebrates all ethnic experiences: Hispanic, Asian, East Indian. It's a place for art, history, literature, and just getting to know one another. Duke is a community in which people of different ethnicities and different nationalities meet and make friends.
How would you say, if you want to say enjoy your meal, how would you say that in Japanese?
It's itadakimasu in the beginning and gochusou-sama in the end. The meaning's kind of odd. The exact translation is the beginning, its literal translation is I'm eating.
I'm eating.
I'm going to eat, something like that. And the ending was I had a nice meal or something.
You need a home when you're a long way away from home, and that's what the International House is for me. Every year, we international students sponsor an international festival in which the entire university and Durham community is invited.
This is Japanese, I think. Why would you call this? Onigiri. Gunagiri? Onigiri. No way, man.
Yeah. Hello, someone?
Hi, yes, I'm here to pick up my tickets for Dizzy Gillespie, please.
Your name?
Brecker.
Art is international too. And your college years are the one time in your life that all the great artists of the world will come to you. Every year, performers such as soprano Jessie Norman, violinist Isaac Stern, and the Alvin Ailey Dance Theater come to the Duke campus. You may buy individual or series tickets. As a student, you'll get a special discount.
There you are. Enjoy. May I have someone?
Duke is different from many universities in that it doesn't require you to sign an honor code. It asks something more. It requires that you be honorable on your own recognizance.
When I was in high school, I used to think that the only way I'd ever get through the rigors of college life would be to cut a few corners, take a few shortcuts, compromise my standards. Would I ever cut into the line of a basketball game or use a fake ID to get into a fraternity party or lift a few lines of text for a paper? But when I got here, I found out that such fears are basically unfounded. Not only does Duke serve to discourage just cases of dishonor, it also encourages cases of honorable conduct, community service, open discussion, public awareness. You know, to a Duke student, honor is just as important as basketball. Well, let's not go too far here.
So, you've gotten some things about sociology you want to look into, that graduate program, Duke?
One of the services that CAPS, Counseling and Psychological Services, provides is career planning. A career counselor can help you identify your interests, values, and skills, and then match those interests and skills to possible graduate educations and future careers.
In terms of job availability in that particular field, they expect that over the next several years that it will be increasing to that degree.
If you're considering one of the professions in medicine or perhaps law, you can get ideas and guidance from one of the special pre-professional offices on campus.
Dr. Maskell, I'm here because I'm interested in a variety of jobs. I'm an economics major. I'm interested in the private business sector, in nonprofit organizations and government jobs, but I really don't know how to go about finding out about positions that are available.
Okay, well, you came to the right place. We have...
After you've picked the career that you think might be right for you, it's a good idea to try that career out. The Duke Futures program will help you find a summer internship. The Office of Placement Services offers career apprenticeships. These or similar programs will let you experience what it's like working in an advertising office or maybe a research lab.
I encourage you to keep your credential file up to date here in the office so that we can help you in the future.
When you're ready to look for that first job after graduation, the Office of Placement Services will help you by providing job listings, contacts with alumni, and interviews with prospective employers. Duke is a world of resources and of opportunities. It's a world of freedom and of responsibility. It's a very special world, filled with people like you. People who want to learn, to explore, to grow.
Duke is a great place to be. Welcome. You're a Blue Devil now.